Have you ever been in a street fight? If you haven't, you've been lucky to avoid all the schoolyard bullies and punks at the bar over all these years. But if you have been in a street fight, you probably know that all the rules go flying straight out the window. The only thing that matters is ending the threat to you and your loved one's safety. If you're going to stay safe after a global economic collapse, with all its riots, looting, and civil unrest, you need to learn how to respond to violent confrontations quickly and aggressively. Here's the basic technique: how to throw a punch in 4 simple steps. Step 1, pick a target. The reason for this is if you don't know where you're aiming, odds are you won't throw a good punch, you'll miss completely, or you just won't make solid contact. This is a difficult thing to do in a stressful situation, however. One easy solution, and something that I recommend, is to just aim for your opponent's nose. It sticks out from someone's face anyway, so just treat it like the bullseye that you're aiming at. The next step, step 2, is getting into a proper boxing stance. This is super important because the legs and hips are where a ton of your power comes from. And now here are the basics how to get into a proper boxing stance. And this is assuming that you're right hand dominant, so you'll be throwing your power punch with your right hand. If you're left hand dominant, just reverse the stance. So the first thing you do is you put your right foot behind your left and keep your feet about a foot to a foot and a half apart. Bend your knees and raise your fists. You want to lead with your left fist forward. You want to face your opponent at a little bit of an angle. You don't want to face someone straight on when you're in your boxing stance. And this is also critical to remember. You want to keep your weight, most of your weight, on your back leg. And here's a diagram showing you what a proper boxing stance looks like. You can see that the right foot is back behind the left, not too close or not too far. And this helps with your power, keeps you balanced, and helps you maintain your mobility. And remember, you're going to want to keep most of your weight on your back foot. Step 3, now that you're in your stance, I want to talk about shifting your weight and actually throwing your punch. Critical thing to remember is to start your punch with your legs. You should feel yourself pushing off your back foot when you begin a punch. Then your torso, arm, and finally the fist should follow. And don't forget the follow through. Look at your target, deliver your punch, and think about following through the target for maximum power. You're on the right track if your foot pivots towards your target when you throw your punch. This makes all the difference between an average arms punch and a truly powerful one. Step 4, the final step. Shift back into your boxing stance. After you throw your punch, you never know what might happen. And the boxing stance puts you in the best position to throw another punch or defend yourself if necessary. After you neutralize the threat, find an escape route and get away. Remember, there are no rules or honor in a real street fight. Click the link below this video to see how to get your body into shape to defend yourself and your family in any situation. Thanks for watching, and good luck.